The Heat go up to Boston and take game one over the Celtics, 123-116. And it was not easy. Of course, this wasn't going to be easy. It's an Eastern Conference Finals, for crying out loud. Much like last season where we take the 1-0 lead in the playoff series. We didn't finish off the series. But this is good because this was on the road like it was in the previous series against Milwaukee and New York and now in Boston. So this is a good start. However, once again, I'm going to say this again, like I said in the Florida Panthers series, we cannot get ahead of ourselves. But here's how it happened, right? So, the box scores. Kevin Love shooting some shots, including those 2 3-pointers, and those were the clutch shots that helped us get back within the game. Bam Adebayo with 20 points, and he was making some shots. Jimmy Butler with 35 points. We'll talk about him. Gabe Vincent with 15 points. Max Strus with 15 points. Strus and Vincent with both of them with equally 3 3-pointers. That's awesome. Caleb Martin also with 3 3-pointers, and he has 15. And Kyle Lowry with 3 3-pointers with also 15 points. So, 4 players has 15 points, and all of them have 3 3-pointers. That's crazy. Meanwhile, Jimmy Butler has 2 3-pointers, as well as Kevin Love, which I just mentioned. For Boston, Tatum, 30 points. Horford with just 7 points. Williams III with 14. Marcus Smart with 13 points. Jaylen Brown, who was struggling, I'm surprised, because when we played against Jaylen Brown over Tatum, he was automatic. I remember this. He was always automatic. He only shot. He has 22 points, and he missed about 11 shots, and that's including that one free throw. Granted, he got hurt later in the game, which is a little unfortunate, but thankfully he's okay. Brogdon, 19 points. Devin White with 11 points, with him having 3 3-pointers, and Pritchard with only 1 assist. Only 1 assist for him, so he didn't really did much with his 12 minutes played. But now let's go over. So this is going to be a tough battle. We were losing in the first half. We were losing pretty good in the second quarter. The defense wasn't there. The first quarter was competitive, but the second quarter it was pretty much in the hands of Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart was making these shots with the assists, the cuts, and Tatum was making shots in as well. The underhooks that he does was really good. Brown and Devin White, they were converting. Meanwhile, for us, we were struggling to get rebounds, and we were also struggling to converting shots in. And that's the same case for the second half. In the fourth quarter, however, it got better. We were losing the game. I want to say 66 to 50, somewhere around that. 58 is for what I want to say. I can double check, but this was a good margin, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, 66 to 57. So we're only down by 9. We're only down by 9 going into the third quarter, and in the third quarter, we took over. We were down by 9 to Boston being down by 8. So what a turnaround. And guess who was making all those shots in, right? Bam Adebayo with the pull-up, and this is the third quarter I'm talking about. Bam was helping us with the shots, as well as Max Strus, Kevin Love, and again, when I said the 2 3-pointers from Kevin Love, that happened in the third quarter, and one of those was a good pass from Kevin Love to ultimately give us a break, and also too, Strus was cooking. Max Strus was cooking. And with Jimmy Butler, oh yeah. There was that one free throw. There was a free throw that happened from Jimmy Butler, and that's just one. That one and one shot. Oh my God. I've seen many amazing shots from Jimmy Butler. This one, I don't know how he got it in. There was traffic. Bam was in the way. Jimmy was falling down. The foul was called as the ball went up in the air. And that went in. And I was like, okay, there was a good shot. But the referee said it counts. It was a Jimmy Butler tip shot. And that ties the game up. And Jimmy Butler ultimately have us the lead 79-78 at that point. And then the defense was cooking. Defense was making the defense and primarily the steals. Kevin Love makes the layup to get us within 3. And bro, the 3-pointers, Jimmy Butler's shots, and this is where again Jimmy Butler gets hot. He gets hot with making the shots, the free throws. Rebounds, another 3-pointer, and Strus again, and Kyle Lowry again. And in the fourth quarter, we were in trouble. We outscored the Celtics 46-25 in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, we were in trouble. They started off on a crazy run. They started off on a 7-0 run, just very quickly. So we had to call a timeout. And, of course, Zeller stinks, so we had to get him off. And Bam has to come in. So there was a lot of interesting scenarios. Like, there were a couple of jump balls. There was a time where, and this is where I get to the injury. Jaylen Brown actually got his one of his arms. I think it was his left. It looked like it was his left hand that was landed on, and it looked hurt. It looked like it was hurt. So, but he managed to play through it, and he only got one shot out of it. So I'm praising Jaylen Brown for playing through it. Now, Caleb Martin making the shot in, as well as Gabe Vincent with the 3-pointer. Bam Adebayo with the 2-pointer from Jimmy Butler assist. Jimmy Butler makes a 2-point shot. That was a clutch shot because Boston was coming up. However, we had something to say about it. Jimmy Butler has something to say about it because he was intercepting basketballs. And not only that, he was intercepting the basketball from one of them, convincingly enough, that ultimately cost them the game. Jason Tatum. Kevin Harlan, the commentator, was making jokes saying that he should play for the Dolphins. Jalen Ramsey and Xavier Howard are proud of his work as a defense. And Jaylen Brown was tweeting saying, hey, Dolphins, sign him up to be the next secondary. So, obviously it was a joke, but it was awesome. And then Butler steals again. He stole from Hartford, and he stole from Tatum, which was awesome, by the way. And then Caleb Martin makes that 3 from the corner. By the way, when the Jimmy Butler steals the ball, we were having trouble connecting the shots. We weren't capitalized on it. Caleb Martin breaks that streak after the 4 minutes of not shooting from the corner. And we had to cover Jason Tatum. And the defense was covering him. And he traveled. Another costly turnover from Jason Tatum. And then Butler misses the shot. And then Malcolm Brogdon missing the point shot. Hartford with offensive rebound, and guess what happened next? A second later, Tatum traveled again. So that's his third turnover. Literally his third turnover in 2 minutes game time. After that, Jimmy Butler almost backcourt makes that crazy three. It looked like a dull three, but he shot it from downtown. It was a 27-footer. It ricocheted, and it goes in. Kevin Harlan actually says these words. Jimmy freaking Butler. I'm not joking. He said that. And then after that, Marcus Smart makes that diving layup. And then we were holding our ground. We were holding our grounds for pretty much the rest of the game. Time was running out. Vincent was making free throws, and Butler was finishing off. And then that's it. We win this game 123-116 in game 1. So good start for the series. I hope we continue this way, our momentum. Boston's going to come back angry. Boston is going to come back angry. We have to be ready for it. We have to be ready for it, and we're going to need Jimmy Butler to step up like he did in this game. By the way, with Jimmy Butler playing his best game, I mean, here's something to note. Jimmy Butler scoring 35 points, right? That's typical. 7 assists, that's pretty good. But 6 steals. He has 6 steals, Jimmy Butler. And I point this out because he's the first Heat player to do so in a playoff game ever. The first Heat player to get that many steals with over 30 points, as well as 7 assists and 5 rebounds. LeBron James didn't do it. Dwayne Wade didn't do it. Not even Chris Bosh didn't do it. Haslam did not even do it. Mourning didn't do it. I can go on. Jimmy Butler did it. First Heat player to do so. That's a special player that we got. And I can't wait to see what happens in the second game. I hope he improves again, as well as hopefully, and I'll say this too, hopefully, and I'm going to be cautiously optimistic about it, hopefully Tyler Hero comes back within this series, or if we even make it to the NBA Finals, because it would have been 4 weeks by then, up to 5 and 6, depending on the series. I hope he comes back. I really hope he comes back. We'll have more offensive. More offensive weapons, and yeah, it's amazing and it's awesome how long we survived this long in the playoffs as the 8th seed. Really, those play-ins were really bonus basketball. But we'll see. I can't get ahead of ourselves. We just cannot get ahead of ourselves. We got to keep playing our best basketball. And yeah, folks, that's going to do it for this video, folks. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe or contact, because Miami TVG has your back. And when he does, he'll be right there with you for the entertainment you deserve. Tomorrow, we'll talk about the Florida Panthers. Hopefully, we win tomorrow. And yeah, folks, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Go Heat. And good night, everybody. Go Heat.